Hey friends, it's the 19th of June, and on today's podcast, we'll be going over the continuous stream of Q posts. Also, has George Soros finally been detained? And finally, can we trust Inspector General Horowitz on tonight's True Reporting? Hey guys, in front of me I have the Q post from June 18th, which is yesterday, and June 19th of today. I also have some attachments I'm going to go over too that just kind of digs deeper into these posts and what's going on with today. So let's go ahead and hop into it. This is True Reporting. So if we look at 1465, this is an older post, so it's actually 1548, sorry. Would you believe Hussein tried to call Kim prior to the summit? He did not have his updated phone number. North Korea general's release closed the pathway for bad actors. Q. So, autists catch the exchange. POTUS private calls with Kim, new number via iPhone. How did that particular senator know that kind of highly classified intel? Because he's referring to Barack Obama, obviously, trying to get in contact with Kim Jong-un. And obviously, because he's not a senator, he was like a one-term senator, two-term senator, and then became president. All of those things are made up. That's not even his name. He's not even from here. So obviously he's a higher up in something that is on the outskirts of what the normal American knows about, right? But we're starting to figure it out through Q posts and just the internet in itself that we know who this guy is now, and he's not who he says he is. So if we look here, 1549, Amanda Renta, what's her ass? Amanda Renteria, bridge between Loretta Lynch and HRC. Q. So obviously this is talking about the tarmac. If we go up to here to 1550, we see, why wasn't HRC prosecuted for the emails? Put simply, Obama ultimately okayed by using the non-government email Addy to communicate with Clinton. Obama also had an alias along with each of his cabinet members. Therefore, indicting HRC would lead to indicting Obama and his cabinet, etc., which could never happen. Remember, he lied about knowing, but ultimately it came out in the dump. Poof. So obviously, yeah. So Amanda Renteria, what do we know about her? So we can look into this. Real quick, let's see, where else does he talk about her? So who is this Amanda Renteria? So we'll look. Amanda Renteria right here is an American politician. She's running for governor of California. She's close with Dianne Feinstein. She is also, I saw this, was a member of the Democratic Party. Renteria is the first Latina chief of staff in the history of the United States. She also worked really close with Hillary Clinton, Democrat and former top staff member for Hillary Clinton, Amanda Renteria. So, we'll continue on. Just keep that in mind, right? So let's go to this one, 1551. Will she be indicted, and will this lead to the Barack Hussein Obama being indicted? Q replies, IG, Inspector General email investigation, weakest of set. Open door to Wiener HRC. That is going to be a bombshell. / other crimes against children. Noose, refer to Huber. Non-public. Clinton Foundation investigation ongoing. Connected reference to Huber plus FBI protection of HRC plus FBI criminal acts. So the FBI that was protecting of HRC, FBI criminal acts, they'll go down too. They probably had ties also to the crimes against children, which is, I mean, this is going to come out that she's a pedivore, man. This is crazy. What about DOJ text emails? Why did the intel communication rate sections of the IG report at highest levels of national security? What does it involve? DOJ, White House, tarmac, reference to Huber, Rod Rosenstein. So now Rod Rosenstein is back in with the 2 kill boxes. Is this a step back? IG report release does not coincide with the true start date. Info push to of Huber above. Scope and size, biggest in history, grand jury in place. So I know that they've been working towards getting a jury in place and getting a court room that is not, tampered with, that isn't skewed. So is it set? Are we in place to have a trial? Are we in place to actually move forward? I think so, right? I really do believe that. And so right here, why did the intel communications rate sections of the IG report at highest level of national security? What does it involve? The DOJ, the White House, tarmac. So obviously people in the Department of Justice, the White House, and tarmac. And Uber, I guess, Hoover is going to go after that. We'll continue on with this right here. Attorney General Jeff Sessions has also said U.S. Attorney John Hoover is investigating claims of the FBI and DOJ misconduct related to these actions, noting that Hoover would be conducting his work from outside Washington, D.C. area in cooperation with Horowitz. So, could be even worse for the FBI as feds brace for Trump's spying probe. This is not the end of the process. United States Attorney John Hoover continues his work in cooperation with the Inspector General to review certain prosecutorial and investigative determinations made by the department in 2016 and 2017. Sessions said he has reviewed the report and, based on its findings and his own investigation, will provide recommendations as to whether any matter not currently under investigation should be opened, whether any matters currently under investigations require further resources, or whether any matters merit the appointment of a special counsel. So right here, report says Peter Strzok had biased state of mind. SC, this is the special counsel. Restart with significantly less staff equals stupid Reddit summary. Professor Turley is a very respected liberal law professor and longtime civil libertarian, has been critical of both side parties over the years. Turley says the use of John Hoover gives the IG, this prosecutor, he needs to bring charges and seek indictments. No need to go through Rod Rosenstein, which is critical. Correct. Then we continue. Hoover is conducting a full-fledged criminal investigation into all the matters Republicans are calling for a special counsel to investigate. Hoover has been investigating these possible crimes for 5 months, now 7, since November 2017. By giving the IG a prosecutor, they now can go after the deep state without looking like a political witch hunt. This is critical. Sessions informed Congress in his letter that all the matters recommended for the investigation by Goodlate, Gowdy, and Graisley are fully within the scope of Hoover's existing mandate. He also informed that the chairman that Inspector General Michael Horowitz, who is working with Hoover, has a staff of 470 investigators, giving Hoover access to an enormous investigative firepower that far exceeds the staff of any special counsel. Who needs a special counsel with that type of manpower? The Inspector General's jurisdiction to conduct civil and criminal investigations includes actions taken by former employees after they have left government service. Then Hoover can act on any of those matters. This is a huge grand jury that can be impaneled anywhere in any deep red state away from D.C. This is very important, and why Trump needed to appoint as many judges as possible. Hoover and Horowitz can accomplish everything a special counsel can do. If Sessions feels that charges should have been made that weren't, he can still appoint a special counsel to make that happen. Hoover is a lawyer from the deep red Utah, not in the D.C. swamp. If a special counsel were appointed, there would be a great deal of delay. Turley stated, versus the team of Hoover and Horowitz, who already have 5 months into this investigation, it is too late to even appoint a special counsel. Charges can be filed before midterms. And this is all old stuff, so I'm just repeating it to you guys. From Hoover and Horowitz were both appointed to their positions by the Obama administration. This helps optics a lot. Pretty much decimates that Trump rigged the investigation argument that is sure to be made. Q. So we look at that. Obviously, very, very important stuff. 1553. Q. You have not addressed why the IG said the altered IG report, according to you, was the real one. One of many examples. Right, so we'll check this out. Go to the 15-minute mark. If it's something that's going to be copywritten, I can't pull it up, guys. So I may have to just put it into the... Oh, wow. This video has been removed by the user. Whoa. Okay. I don't know what that video was. 1554. No name absent. End near. Q. End of his rope? Like, is he dying? Or I thought that's all like hearsay, right? He's just making it up. End of his rope that he's about to be thrown behind bars? What do we know, 1555. Amanda Renteria. The bridge between Loretta Lynch and Hillary Rodham Clinton +1. Bill Clinton and Loretta Lynch. Tarmac. Witness. So she was the witness, obviously. Look close behind BC. Trusted by Clintons. Running for the California governor. Who is funding? Who is campaign manager? Risk is high. Okay, so this video right here will be in the Q post that I'll post down below in the description. It's basically just showing police that's on the tarmac that are looking at what was going on between Bill Clinton and Loretta Lynch. Also, there are people walking down there. +1 is walking down there, and trusted by Clintons, running for the California governor. So is Amanda Renteria in the back pocket of Trump? Is this a go-to for proof? 1556. Grab the popcorn. Devin Nunes, my man. Can anyone tell me who the DOJ lawyer that speaks French via text is in the IG report? This will save a lot of time in the hearings this week, so my colleagues won't have to ask this question. You asked for popcorn? Let's start here. All right, 1557. Free Iran. Fight, fight, fight. Regime change. People have the power. We stand with you. So obviously, remember Trump was saying in a couple meetings, a couple interviews, that Iran is changed. They can no longer look towards the Mediterranean, and they are not the powerhouse that they were. So something definitely is taking place over there. 1558, declassified. LP, Viva la Resistance. Viva versus Vive. JC, why classified by Intel Communications at highest level. Defined title. Defined role with Mueller. Exchange Shelters, very senior member. So, obviously this is referring to James Comey. Why classified by Intel Communications at highest level. Defined title. I don't think that they want this to define the title. Defined role with Mueller. Exchange Shelters, very senior member. So obviously it looks like they're going to declassify this. LP. Do we know who LP is? Let's check it. It's not there. Not sure. Let's just continue on. I'm not too sure about that. I don't want to direct anybody in the wrong way. 1559. Why so much attention? Okay, so basically these two are two articles, the Daily Beast and the other one from Vice.com, and they're both just saying that Q-Anon, the crazy pro-Trump conspiracy meltdowns over the OIG report, and what is QAnon conspiracy theory. Basically, it's just making fun of the right and just saying that it's all gobbledygook, and we all know that that is not the case. So we look here. I like that JC underscore with the extra P in the twat. Obviously, he's talking about Twitter equals JPC. What a coincidence. See, I don't know what JPC, whose initials those are. JC is either James Clapper or Comey. So I'm not sure. I tried to figure out what JPC means. I'm not sure. Again, I'm just looking at these for the first time. I only looked at them about 15 minutes ago. So what a coincidence. What is this? Would she know? So we take a look at this real quick. This is from Twitter.
Dealing with the Republicans' attempt to undermine the Mueller investigation and as well to fire Attorney Rosenstein, which they're planning to do on Friday.
The general.
Okay, so they're planning to fire Rosenstein on Friday, right? What a coincidence. Q. Absolutely. 1562. Text A, text B, text C. Text B missing out of and takes 4 attempts to recover due to glitch. Yeah, that's believable. Text B supplied an IG report. How can you obtain text A and C, but somehow the most incriminating text B is lost due to a glitch, recovered later only after classified intel methods applied? This is the level of corruption we are dealing with. The American people are not stupid. Q. Yeah, I mean, they're just running around in circles. And finally, this is pretty crazy, y'all. iPhone tweets. What a wonderful day. And we see the picture of, looks like somebody's ear. Whose face is this? Whose face is this? Obviously, this right here is the iPhone. Then a hole. Looks like a glass hole. And then skin, white hair, obviously. So, yeah. Those are the Q posts so far. And I'm sure we'll get more this evening. Then we'll check back down here. I wanted to show you guys this. Run through these real quick. And some pretty interesting stuff I wanted to show you. So it says, just a late night random thought. When this is all over, those who are Q and many other patriots won't even get a public thank you. No medals, no parades, no bonus check, not even a public mention. They volunteered for God knows how many days, hours, dangerous assignments, and stress. Based on what Q has said, a few probably gave their lives. I presume that at least some have families. They'll never be able to tell their spouse or kids how they saved the Republic. When they go to cocktail parties, neighborhood barbecues, and family gatherings, they'll hear batshit crazy theories from normies, and all they'll be able to do is smile and nod, because the MSM and basically every other public media outlet is comped. The only outlet they had available was the Chan boards, basically the outhouse of the internet. The only place wild enough, profane enough, and free enough to do this. The only place on the entire internet this could be pulled off was in the gutter. The only recognition or thanks they'll ever get is from the gutter. I don't mean this as an insult or degradation of what Q and all Anons are doing. Sometimes in history, societies have been distorted and ruined by a small group of those who think they are entitled. We were normies in the gutter. We became Anons because we woke up and learned that there is nothing wrong with us and it doesn't have to be this way. Q and Patriots learned that too and are risking everything for themselves and the rest of us. Q and Patriots, knowing what they know, must be 1,000 times more frustrated than us Anons. Absolutely. This is painstakingly slow, but it's the only way. Their discipline is incredible. I am trying to emulate them as best I can, and I hope you will too. To Q and all of you, thank you. Thank you from the gutter of the internet. Thank you from the average little people Anons you will never know. Probably no one of us could ever afford to pay you back, but as a whole, maybe we can make the gutter an okay place. Maybe someday we can make America a place without a gutter. I wish I had some profound words, but I don't, so I'll go. General Mattis, hold the line. Thanks, Anon. So, yeah, General Mattis, hold the line. So, it is. I mean, it's kind of disparaging and it's very underdog, isn't it? And I'm one with the underdogs. Are you? Very cool. I just wanted to share that with you guys. So there are a couple possibilities here. One, a holdover from the Obama administration heard that Rod Rosenstein would be fired on Friday and passed it on. Obviously, that's what the video we just saw when they were talking about Horowitz, and the lady in the back was talking about Rod Rosenstein being fired on Friday. Trump planted this idea with certain people to find leakers. 3, the Q team made this information available to Democrats to make them look like they don't know what they are talking about when Rod Rosenstein isn't fired. Whoa. 4, I have it all wrong as usual with Q drops. So pretty crazy. Let that sink in. So we get a Trump tweet. Change the laws. Hashtag change the laws. Now is the best opportunity ever for Congress to change the ridiculous and obsolete laws on immigration. Get it done. Always keeping in mind that we must have strong border security. And I know that a lot of you out there have Facebook. I do too. I kind of tend to stay away from it because it's a cesspool. And we have all these normies out there, especially if I look on my friends list, I see what people are posting. It's a nightmare. These people are so asleep, and they are just constantly complaining about what Trump has done, with immigration, and it's just so dumb. It's so sad. And, they worry about immigration more than they do their own people in this country, which is ridiculous. It's so ass backwards. Senator Daniel Inouye of Hawaii confirmed this to be true 30 years ago when he said in Congress, and the clip is on our YouTube, that there is a secret shadow force within our government that has its own army, its own navy, its own air force, and they are beyond the control of any president. Here's the video of him saying this. I don't have the video, but he's just confirming 30 years ago, a Hawaii senator is just saying that there is a secret shadow force within our government that there's no control. It's above the law. So, Q, could you make POTUS aware of the fact that there is a deep state rogue organization with the CIA named Aquarius, which has the ability and willingness to launch nuclear ballistic missiles from at least one boomer-type sub that they control? They could make North Korea, Iran, USA, Russia, or China appear to have launched a nuclear warhead and caused World War III. URS and other contractors have been building a network of vast underground shelters of which you may not be aware. So Deep State could sit out the aftermath and control a greatly reduced population. They've made it clear population reduction is their top goal. A boomer under control of the deep state outside of a military command or control structure represents a clear and present danger to the U.S. and the world. And all such assets need to be reined in and put under control of a civilian, constitutionally recognizing authorities. Thank you for your time. And that is referring to, pretty much that secret state of that Hawaii senator was talking about 30 years ago. I mean, it's out there. Just, us Americans just don't know about it. I can't think of something, this is a Trump tweet, I can't think of something more concerning than a law enforcement officer suggesting that they're going to use their powers to affect an election. Inspector General Horowitz on what is going on with numerous people regarding my election, a rigged witch hunt P. So he leaves the P, obviously we saw that in the kill box, the J_C, and then this Anon took this P from Trump's tweet and put it within that kill box. I do not know what JPC means at the moment. Horowitz drops bombshell. Hillary Clinton was not formally under FBI investigation at any time in 2015, 2016. Hard to believe. Is he lying? So Hillary Clinton was not formally under FBI investigation at any time during 2015, 2016. But isn't that hard to believe? Is he lying? Can we trust Horowitz? I am still on the fence about this. I know that we can trust Nunez, but I do not know about Horowitz yet. If you want to care to look into SES, I suggest you do so because a lot of these people are within that. That is the deep state, the real deep state. So if you want to check out SES, I suggest you go look at those names. Who is a part of it, because it's pretty damning. So right here, breaking IG, Horowitz says 2 of the 3 unnamed FBI agents caught sending anti-Trump text messages are currently on the Robert Mueller probe investigating President Trump. Unbelievable, right? They're all tied in together. Same 2 crow's feet. So is this George Soros? We see the 2 crow's feet right here. We see the 2 crow's feet right here. The wispy white hair, gray hair, his wispy gray hair. Same 2 crow's feet. This looks like his face, his old liver-spotted, cancerous face with his droopy basset hound dog eyes that are red. Oh my God, he is the devil reincarnated. Gross. And the Washington Times tweeted, breaking, this is huge, Peter Strzok reportedly escorted out of the FBI building. What is going to happen? That is pretty fresh. That came out at 4:32, which was only about 2 hours ago. So what the hell is going on with Peter Strzok being escorted out of the building? Hopefully something jarring that we get. Anyways, guys, if you found this informative and you enjoyed it, please subscribe to my channel. Please give me a thumbs up and please share it. Spread the news, right? A lot is going on. You know, is George Soros detained? That is pretty crazy. And he says it's a wonderful day. So that's what we're all hoping for, right? Also, I have a Patreon account if you would care to donate. All donations go to merch. I'll pay for the shipping. So all that's on me. I just want to start making some stuff once I accumulate some money through that. And I also have a second channel, True Reporting 2.0. I'm probably going to do 2 more videos and release them throughout the week. They're going to be pretty cool. I've been looking over some stuff. So anyways, guys, I will talk to you later. And be safe out there. Love one another. Take care of one another. And we'll see you later. Bye.